Here at the Walmart in Rolla, Missouri, here on St. Patrick's Day for our next episode of The Joy of Cooking. So today on St. Patrick's Day we're making corned beef and cabbage. We're doing a little special recipe that Paulie's cousin Wayne taught us, and we're going to be talking about that later. But what do you look for in cabbage, Johnny, when you pick it out?
Something that's not too busted up or got these like moldy leaves on it. These all look pretty good. Just want it looking fresh.
So we're gonna get 8 servings of this cabbage to each head of cabbage. So there's how many of us today? 5?
5,
probably?
maybe 6. I'm thinking 2.
I'll give us 16. Should be like a couple plus each.
Yeah.
Maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Think 3 would fit on the grill. That'd be 24. I think 24 of those things would fit on the grill at once.
Probably not at once, but
We could cook them 2 versions of it. Yeah, let's get 3.
it's cabbage. Cheap.
And no St. Patrick's Day would be complete without walking down to the beer section here. There it is. One of the healthiest beers known to man. The corned beef section. A bunch of different kinds here. Is that a whole one?
Yeah, this is a whole one.
Oh, okay.
But I'm thinking, how much? This is 672. Is 9. Should I get 2?
Yeah.
Should probably get 2, huh?
Yeah, just in case.
Alright. We're going with grovels.
This doesn't look. It looks a little more fatty. Looks a little more fatty.
Yeah, I think I'm going with this brand. This is a little more lean. Still has some fat.
So I talked with Cousin Wayne earlier and wrote down all of the ingredients here on this nice coffee wrapper. And the first thing we want to get is thick sliced hickory bacon.
I found this thick slice, but I need to find the hickory part of it.
Oh, here. Naturally hickory smoked thick fat bacon. Is that the right? Found it. Another special ingredient we need is Lowry's seasoned salt. Right there. Cousin Wayne says to make sure to spend the extra money on heavy duty aluminum foil for this particular project. So there we got it. Joy of cooking.
Happy St. Patty's Day, everyone. I hope you're wearing your green. Oh, Bass Pro Shops. Little plug for them. Today is Hal
They
Bramble's
sponsored
birthday.
us.
Actually, it's Saturday, but we're celebrating early with Happy St. Patty's Day.
Snapchat?
No,
Here
this
at
is
the-
our cooking video.
Rolla, Missouri. Hello, Nico. Welcome to the party.
Okay.
Texas, what's up?
Texas.
If you're following along in your Julia Child's written book, actually not written by her, but written for Irma Rombauer.
Niner. Got here a niner in
It's
there.
going well.
Page 266, we're going to do a traditional American Irish dish, corned beef. However, instead of doing the traditional boiling of the corned beef, we're going to do a grilled corned beef. So let me show you what I'm doing in the kitchen.
Notice how the corned beef is fully immersed in the water. Why did we do this, Jonathan?
So the different recipe that I've never tried is where you take the corned beef and we're going to grill it. And in order to do that, you want to draw the salt out of the corned beef because corned beef is actually salted beef, which is made to preserve it. So I've been soaking it in warm water. You can either keep it on a low temperature or because we had to go load equipment, I just added hot water. Once it cooled down, did it again, rinsed it off. So now we're going to take this corned beef. This is roughly about 5 1/4 pounds of meat. We're going to drain that, and then we're going to rinse these slabs because we just want to take more of the salt out of the meat, and then we're going to make our own rub.
Is that what corned means? It's corned, it's salted?
It's corn because the grains of salt at that time were about the size of small corn kernels, and they used that in making the corned beef, in which preserved it.
Speaking of which, you know how the band Korn got their name? We'll go ahead and let you Wikipedia that yourself. To keep this PG-13. So here's the vegetables.
In a traditional Irish-American, or American-Irish dish of corned beef, you typically use some sort of potato and or carrot and cabbage, which we will get to later on. So what I did with the potatoes was I just rinsed them off in warm water, getting all the dirt, and then I've been soaking them just in water, along with these carrots, California whole carrots. The way I like to prepare these is cut the ends off. If you have a sharp knife or even just a vegetable peeler, you can just slide that skin off. This is a nice sharp knife, so that's why I'm using that. I couldn't find a vegetable peeler. So
Thanks for nothing, Bobby.
Oh, special shout out here in a second goes to Bobby and her kitchen for letting us use all this cookware equipment. Alright, so
And it is St. Patrick's Day, so keep that in mind.
here's
If we're a little sloppy.
thank you, Bobby. So now that I've rinsed off the corned beef, I did kind of a dry rub. Some of the things that they ask is coriander seed, which is actually in the pack, paprika, salt, pepper, onion powder, dried chives. Then I also added my own touch, a little spicy brown mustard and horseradish mustard.
Which comes from real horses.
I'm gonna do a little mixture of both the traditionally brewed Guinness Extra Stout onto my dry rub. Not too much. Just a little for.
It's no longer a dry rub.
It's no longer a dry rub. Now it's become a wet rub.
A moist rub.
Moisture is the key. That was just my lighter, folks. And the Guinness Drought.
Is it drought or draft?
I believe it's drought right now. Cheers, cilantro.
So now it's time to put the corned beef on the grill.
I'm gonna try a different thing where I'm gonna put some of them directly on. I'm gonna use the upper rack. Ooh, that smells nice.
I smell. They need to invent that. Just for us. Wow, dude. Yeah, that smells. Oh my gosh, that smells good.
Now this one I'm gonna put in this like foil.
This is a heavy duty foil Cousin Wayne told us to buy. Why are we gonna do this?
Because this one I'm gonna see if the fat like maybe just collects around in here and it creates like a better.
This is gonna be a great experiment.
Juice. I'm not sure.
And we're gonna pour the rest of the water on. So it made a nice little.
That's Guinness and mustard and seasonings. That's good
That's
stuff
good
all
stuff.
around. In fact, I'm gonna keep this out here. I'm gonna get a spoon, and when we come back, and we're just gonna kind of
Once it starts cooking, right?
start. Yep, putting the
So it'll
sauce on
absorb it
top
better.
and flip them around.
Okay, so according to our coffee hand cooler that we have here that I wrote down Cousin Wayne's instructions on, we cut the cabbage into half, then we cut it into quarters, then we cut it into quarters again, which would be eighths for you math whizzes out there. So now we have eighths of. Are those eighths or just quarters?
This will be the eighths because
Oh, I see.
it's in half
Gotcha.
and then in half.
Gotcha. It's St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Hey, Pie Day was just the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Bruce
making
Daisy
pie.
also said
Heavy duty aluminum foil. Spend the extra cash on it, for heaven's sake. He said something like that. We put some tin foil out for about 14 inches.
Jeez, oh Pete.
Yep, just a little over a foot. And then we get a big scoop of butter, which is about the size of 2 golf balls. Because Cousin Wayne's an awesome golfer. You can ask all the celebrities he golfs with in LA how awesome he is, because he beats them every year. And then we have our 1/8 of cabbage that we're going to put in the butter.
Wrapping it with thick cut hickory smoked bacon.
You wrap it tight.
Tight like a toiga.
And then we place it in the butter that you previously placed on the heavy-duty aluminum foil.
Then you take 3 dashes of Lawry's seasoning salt. Seasoned salt. 1, 2, 3.
And then you wrap it.
You only got one chance to make this cabbage roll, so make it count, but don't make it at all. It's Rolla, Missouri. Who said Newburgh what? Who said Doolittle what? Who said how Bramwell's house
Here's an
what?
example of how we are going to cut the cabbage into 8s.
So this is the other half of the cabbage that we've already used. So there's quartering it. And eating it.
So here is the corned beef that we put in the foil. There is the cabbage wraps, and there is the stew that we put some corned beef in. You think this is gonna turn out the best right here?
I believe. Who has tasted the corned beef? That is off the
Hal
grill?
and I.
Hal has.
Me and Todd, we're
All right. Well,
The fat boys get the good food first.
I will let you guys decide.
Sample your meat.
Here, I want to give you guys both a nice cut.
Okay. Rinse my mouth out.
There you go.
Get the
Yeah,
salty
that's
meat
right.
out of
That's
my
right. Get the brine out. No, how you and
What's your favorite beverage, Hal? What's your favorite adult beverage?
Jim Beam and Coke.
Here's our final product.
In the morning, beautiful sight, weakens my will to leave. And I know when I meet winter's cold, I'll miss your warmth and deep.